Alrighty then, what is up everyone? My name is Luna, as if you already do not know, and this is an hour episode. Now, just to let you guys know, I may be sniffling or I may be sneezing a lot. But yeah, these allergy things are kind of messing me up. So you're gonna see the time as of right now. It's gonna be 8:24 a.m., but in actuality it's not. It's 4 in the morning, but I decided to record early for the reason that, you know, these 1-hour sessions take long. And if you guys are wondering why I'm doing a 1-hour session, it's for the reason that, guys, I passed 200 days. Only one person, from what I can find, have passed 200 days of Animal Crossing, going every single day, and that was Red Panda Gamer, and I believe he was actually the first person to actually do Animal Crossing City Folk for a whole year. You know, and there's obviously been many people who've tried to do it before, but they just, you know, get lost in the shuffle, and they just stop doing it, which I don't understand why. But hey, obviously, if you guys remember, I'm gonna be talking about, you know, this, and oh, I gotta go put some this playthrough in general. Yeah, I call things playthroughs. I really don't like calling them Let's Plays. I never really liked that word. But, you know, it's common nomenclature, so I usually use it just so people understand. So, because some people don't know what playthroughs are. Actually, you know what? My microphone's not turned all the way up. What the heck? I apologize. You just probably heard a... Oop, nope. Not what I needed. That's a snowman lamp. Remember when I couldn't make a snowman? That pissed me off so much. Alright, let's see. Time to throw this in here. So, one of my subscribers, actually, I don't want to say your name for a reason, because I know people have weird issues with things being said their name, and I usually don't say people's name unless you piss me off, so I won't say your name for the reason just for your own little, security, because I know some people feel a little angsty when a YouTuber says their name, but one of my subscribers who I believe they've watched this series, I believe, they just recently got their tonsils, I believe, out. I can't recall, but they had surgery on their tonsils, and they're enjoying a bunch of ice cream. So let's all feel bad for them because they're enjoying ice cream. But hey. Hope you enjoy the video, and hopefully I'm able to pass some time in the hospital for you if you are still in there. From what you responded yesterday, it seems like you were. So, yeah, this video is dedicated to you. Not really, but you know what I mean. No, recover well and all that stuff. And I'm jealous that you get all the ice cream. As you can tell, Luna's a fat guy, and he likes ice cream in his mouth. Oh, do I like ice cream in my mouth. I'm a whore for ice cream in my mouth. It's weird. I'm sorry. I have an issue. But yes, doing this thing, you know, if you guys haven't know, the reason why I did this because of Banana Pilard. You guys can search him up. He's one of the people that inspired me to do YouTube back in the day. He's one of the, there's many people who've inspired me, and people I've taken stuff from, and all those wonderful things, to be able to do YouTube, the thing that I've loved since, like, 2006, 2007, who became a content creator sometime around 2008 to 2010, then stopped and became a content creator in, mid-2012, and started doing playthroughs, which is something I've always wanted to do, but I never had the time or the know-how to do, which it's easy. It's so easy, guys. It's just that if you want to do, like, bigger games, you're gonna have to spend some money. And by money, I mean almost, like, $1,000. So, yeah, things aren't so good when it comes to playing actual games. But, hey, emulators help, but some people look down on emulators. So, fuck you guys. Yeah, I would have loved to play City Folk. I actually own City Folk. I actually bought City Folk. Well, my mom bought it, but City Folk was actually bought because of this game. You know, I was able to experience what Animal Crossing is and learn what it is, because this this playthrough, I've done it once beforehand, but no one really wanted to watch it, and then I ended up doing it in the new year on January 2nd, and that's the day that this playthrough is going to end, January 2nd. So, you are the donor. You are the father, Luna. And, excuse me, obviously, I'm getting distracted with the sniffing, and I'm reading at the same time, and I apologize. I apologize for the ums. Remember a video I couldn't stop saying, yeah, I remember that video. But see, I didn't say there. Alright, excuse me. I can't remember. I'm having issues. Guys, I'm having a breakdown. But Banana Pylord, his name's all one. Banana Pylord, he's someone who I've watched for a very long time, and since he was, like, maybe a year younger than me when he started, I believe he's actually 2 years older than me, I think, or maybe a year older than me, I'm not exactly sure, but he started when he was, like, 16, 17 doing the YouTubes, and, he was just this kid playing Minecraft, and this is back when I, liked Minecraft hardcore, and then he changed his content, and then he goes back to Minecraft, which is perfectly fine. He tries to do special things with Minecraft and all that stuff, trying to make it viewer-friendly, where viewers name all the locations and all that nice stuff, and, I was a big part of his fan base back in the day when he was growing, getting 10K subs. He's at 80 to 90K subs right now. His channel's become stagnant for the reason that he doesn't upload videos anymore. He's actually getting a little let down by it. But he actually did a playthrough of this. He started a day before me. But the thing is, he started, he did it, he technically started, on January 31st. Is there a January 31st? I can't recall. He started on January 31st, but his, Wii game clock was, December 31st, and his Wii game clock was, January 1st. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, it's pretty much like that, and he started on that day, and he would, do it every single day, but he'll have, one extra day to, record and all that stuff, which is something I wish I did. It's something that I wish I thought of doing, because that's definitely helping me, because there's some times where I don't have time to do this, but I have to sacrifice a couple other things to be able to do this game, which I'm perfectly fine for doing. I like this game. I haven't become sick of it yet. I became sick of New Leaf. I played that game for so long. What is it? In your 3DS, in your activity log, you actually check how long you play games. The longest game I played on there is 80 hours. And it was Fire Emblem, because, I was playing that game ridiculously, religiously. The game is really good. But, excuse me, yeah. I believe he's only gone up to day 70, somewhere around there. And there's been many different people. I've been contacted by people about stuff, regarding Animal Crossing, and, to my channel, and all this wonderful stuff. People disliking the videos I make, people liking the videos I make, people complaining that I curse too much, which is a thing, and you guys seen that I've changed. It's actually something that I've actually been conscious of for a very long time. But yeah, it's this nice little road that we went down to. I've gone down this road with my YouTube channel, and how much it's grown since, when I started this. I literally believe I had somewhere around 500 subs when I started doing this, or 300 to 500 subs when I started doing this. And I believe there's this time machine you could actually look through, and you could actually go through YouTube Time Machine and check out people's channels on that specific date and time. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I know it exists, so let's just say that I know it exists. That'd be nice to use. To see how my channel was. Now, did Animal Crossing... Was Animal Crossing big on my channel back in the day? No, it wasn't. I had to, beg people to watch Animal Crossing. No one wanted to watch it. You know, but I was really enjoying it, and I've had probably one of my best commentary videos while doing Animal Crossing through these whole days. And now you're probably thinking like, oh wow, Luna, you don't do anything, you talk about your life. That's the point. That's the point. That's what makes this Animal Crossing so good. I talk about my life. You know, I have a boring life, people. You know, doing these YouTube videos are the most, how do I say it? I want to say action, but that's not the right word. It's the most entertainment and worthwhile time doing thing I do, you know. I do this all for you, and I also do it for me mostly because I don't have anything for me. You know, I was good at things, but I never pursued them. And I ended up just making my life stagnant in a way. And I don't know if I ever do get popular on YouTube or anything along those lines. It would help me get a further education, which would be nice, but I don't know. But hold on, let me talk to him. I will continue. Oh, her. Oh, hi, Cupcake. It's such a nice morning, isn't it? I love it when my day gets off to such a perfect start, Snappy. I just know the rest of my day is going to be absolutely brilliant. By the way, what do you need from me, Snappy? Speak to me. Cupcake, are you happy about the size of your house? It's alright, baby. It's alright? What kind of answer is that? Cupcake, you're not the sort of person who caves in on everything, are you? Because I don't want you to have to compromise on comfort, Snappy. What? It's not like a big room. Drink my water, I apologize. It's so good, it's cold. I have like this water bottle type thing where I put water in it, and I just freeze like half of the water in there. Like if I'm drinking it throughout the day and like at night it's not finished before I drink it, I usually just throw it in the hold on, what am I looking for? Hold on, I got sidetracked. Okay, yeah, I'm selling. I'll throw it in the freezer, and that little bit of water will get frozen, and then I fill it up with cold water. That's in turn turning, it's pretty much me pouring water on ice, and the warmer water from the tap obviously melts the frozen water from the freezer, and it becomes ice water, and it's amazing. Definitely if you guys have water bottles, always try to do that when you want nice cold water, instead of just putting a whole thing into the freezer. In like 20 to 30 minutes time, you're gonna have nice iced water. If you do what I just do, if you do it overnight, you'll have it right then and there. Because what are you gonna do at night? Why are you gonna have your water out, not in the fridge or in the freezer at night? When you think about it, right? So in the morning of the day, you know, when you're getting stuff ready, you take it out, put it under the tap or whatever you do for water. I've actually like purified water. I don't know why. Purified water seemed to have this really crisp, minerally taste that I really liked. But we used to have a little water unit. It was great. I loved it. But then it broke and it started leaking everywhere, and then I got sad. I remember it was cheap too. It was like super cheap, guys. You guys have no idea how cheap it was. It was ridiculously cheap. But yeah, so I don't know if this YouTube thing is gonna help me in the long run, or I don't know. You know, because I plan to do this for as long as I possibly could, or physically can, I guess, because I like doing it. I really do. You know, there's days when people piss me off, but that's every single day of my life. Sometimes, you know, sometimes when I read some comments, it makes me scratch my head to understand the IQ level of what people can be. Sometimes, because it's ridiculous how the comments people get on YouTube. If you read a popular YouTuber's comment section, sometimes you scratch your head at what people are saying. Now, I'm not nowhere near popular at all, but I still get stupid questions, or stupid sayings, or stupid stuff. Like, recently, I had some guy asking me, oh, how are you still on YouTube? On, like, these Katwa Shoujo videos. If you don't know, Katwa Shoujo is a visual novel, and visual novels are infamous for having H scenes, which are sex scenes. And he commented on every single sex scene. Every single sex scene. Yeah. I didn't know what to think of that. I'm like, this guy, what is wrong with them? Obviously, he's trying to be funny, but it more irritated me than anything else. But, yeah, YouTube's weird. If you're not a YouTuber, even if you're a viewer of big channels, you see it more frequently. You barely see it on my channel, but oh my goodness, some people just, that's Joan. I don't know if I'm gonna buy any. I have some on me, to be honest with you. So there's no reason for me to buy more, right? That's Emperor Butterfly, I believe. They sell for a lot. Let's see. I'm trying to look for a white dandelion. It's not. Is it a dandelion? A posy or pansy or cosmos? I don't know what it is. What are those? I was trying. No, pansies are these. Cosmoses are the other flower. I'm trying to look for a white one. I can't find it anymore. Also, I am gonna water those, but I'm just building the road a little bit right now. Obviously, I'm gonna water them. If I don't, I'd be sick in the head. There'd be something mentally ill about me if I don't water those. And well, if there isn't anything wrong with me, but you know, going through this whole Animal Crossing video, I shared a lot of stuff with you guys, which I've done before, but it's been videos like back when and all that stuff. And you guys learned a lot of stuff about me. You've gone on this little journey, leaving comments, all that stuff. You know, in the beginning, like I said in hold on, I'll talk about it. In the beginning, Luna talked to Ducky or Joey. Hey, Cupcake, I thought of a perfect nickname for you, Block. Tell me. Yeah, it's Scout. Isn't it just perfect, Black? Then from now on, you're Scout. Whoa, it sounded even cooler when I say it out loud. Scout! Wow, that's a good nickname. But in the beginning, there was only one. No, in the beginning, you know, I started this thing because I know Animal Crossing. I just ran through flowers, but I actually wanted to pick it up, and I just ran through them. In the beginning, I wanted to do Animal Crossing as a thing for people to try to get back to their old Animal Crossing roots, I guess you could say, because I know Animal Crossing is very childhood nostalgic. The GameCube version, this version, easily accessible with the Nintendo DS. Not a lot of people got a GameCube. I have a GameCube. I love my GameCube. I play my GameCube more than my PlayStation. And my PlayStation has highly more produced games, I guess you could say, for back when. Now it's just laughable for what they could do now. But yeah, I wanted to do this as like I play the game and then you play the game with me on your DS or on an emulator or anything along those lines, and you guys tell me what you did every single day, and which only one person did. To be honest with you, one person did that, and that was Vidon Computer, which I don't know where this guy went. I don't know. Maybe he finally got pissed at me after all the stupid shit he used to say, and then I just finally started talking shit back to him. Who knows? This guy fucking had a mouth on him, did he? Didn't know anything about the situation, but he acted like he did. But yeah, that's pretty much with that. That's what my whole point was for it. And I could bring that point back, and it'd be nice to be able to look back on it in the past. But you know, it's kind of weird. My Animal Crossing series has been weird. Some days it's off. Some days I'm sick like this. Well, I'm not sick. I have allergies. Let's just say that. I've done this when I was sick. I've done this through pretty much anything. Just like I said, I promised you guys back when. I'm not gonna take a day off. I'm not gonna do anything unless I have to. Unless I like literally am in the hospital and I cannot record. I will not skip a day on this. And you know, I've always been good on keeping my word and trying to keep my word. Definitely if the workload's too much, I can't do it. That's why I'm trying to complete all this stuff on my channel, so I'll be able to focus on games more and be able to commentate better, because I believe having a wide range of games is great if you have the capacity to do so. My computer holds me back a lot, because this 1 hour video is going to at least take 10 hours to render, and 10 hours to render means it's going to collapse all this footage that I'm recording right now with my sound and make it into a viewable video on YouTube. You know, you just don't record the video and then you upload it on YouTube. You can't. The files are not together. Now, there are programs that do that, but Usually they're very shoddy, and sometimes they get corrupted, and you know, a lot of people do it, but you know, every once in a while it does fail and it does fuck up a video. But so I don't want to do that, and my computer can't even run them. So that's great. But yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that, you know. I've enjoyed doing this. I really liked it. You know, I've obviously had negative moments, but everyone has negative moments. The thing is, I tell you guys what's bothering me. You know, sometimes views do get me down. You know, they used to get me down a lot now. And that just become an actuality. Because if you look at my channel, I have 1.8 subs, or 1.9 subs, and I get 50 views per video. How fucking pathetic is that? You know, when you see someone with that, who has that many people watching him, and he only has that many views per video, it's shit, right? No, I do view myself as a failure, and I don't know when I'll view myself as a success story, I guess you say. I wouldn't be a success story to begin with. I don't even know if I have the talent to become a top tier person. I don't know, because you guys know my personality. I get very personal with you guys, and you know, I do take things personally at times when it comes to things, and I do say stupid shit, which I've always thought it like this: if I say it out of my mouth, then I've meant it. You know, there's no reason for me to not think I've said it. Think of me to say it, because if I thought to say it, then obviously I meant it. You know, I may feel bad about it, I may regret it, but I meant what I said at that moment. So it's, you know, I've meant everything I've said. Obviously, if there wasn't any joking matter into it, obviously, just some shit I say is ridiculous. Excuse me. You know, I don't want to blow my nose because I don't want to start sneezing, and I blew my nose, like, 30 minutes I was prepping before this, you know. I was blowing my nose, and every time I blew my nose, I would have to sneeze hardcore. I'm like, come on, man, just let me, I just want to record. Please. Why are you doing this to me? But yeah, it's dumb. But okay, let's see. What is going on? I hear music. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Put this here. Oh, ew. Who are you? You're disgusting, Pango. You're a disgusting color palette. Morning and stars are totally low-key. I'm not used to this relaxed pace. I'm Pango, and I love the shop for clothes. What's with all these clothes lovers? Luna, right? Got it. There's one name I won't forget. Ushnoof. Well, Nana, leave me alone. Nana's actually my little cousin's name, if you guys remember, back when it was my birthday, when I celebrated my birthday. I believe I did an hour episode for my birthday. I'm not exactly sure if I did. I doubt I did, because, you know, I was busy on my birthday. It was so dumb. I wasn't busy. I wasn't doing anything. I could have been recording videos and editing, but no, I had to actually do other stuff, and that sucked dick. I actually think I don't have this butterfly, so I'm so tempted to try to catch it. Thank you for getting off the flower so I don't kill it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys are gonna see me fail at catching a flower. I mean, yes, this flying flower. Oh my god. Come here, you little bastard! Ooh! Ugh, yes! I got an emperor butterfly, the blue. It's royal. Goodness. Stupid emperor butterfly. Isn't it? It's an emperor butterfly. Did I call it an emperor butterfly before? I can't even recall what I was saying. I'm so crazy. I'm so crazy. I'm so wacky and crazy. Whoa! Whoa! We're occupying largest. Whoa! Thinking about it, guys. You know, back when I was younger, now that I'm thinking about it, we ate fast food a lot. You know, and that's really bad for you. And it's kind of funny how my family switched over to actually planning our meals out, and that does do a lot of stuff. Definitely, we've spent a lot less money than what we actually do now. I know, it's interesting. Just think of that, guys. Just think of that within your life. If you're struggling with money on all that stuff, try to plan out a meal. Plan out meals. Make home meals. Homemade, well, semi-homemade meals. Obviously, the ingredients may be lackluster. But, you know, doing that obviously works. Cooking tips with Luna. And always, learn how to cook for yourself. Don't rely on your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your aunties, your grandmas, or anything along those lines to make food for you. Try to be self-efficient and be able to, you know, cook for yourself, because one day you're not going to be around. Now you may be thinking, oh, but my ex-spouse may do it, but one day they may not be around either. So, or your lover, or I don't know how things work these days. But you know, always try to be self-efficient. I've always learned how to cook. I've always cooked. I've liked cooking. Cooking's fun. Cooking's interesting, and it's nice to see what people think of your food when they eat it, you know. It's kind of like doing YouTube videos. You know, seeing people's reactions in the comment section when something happened. I wonder if someone's going to react to that me not being able to catch a butterfly. You know, I'm so used to be able to prowl, you know, hold B, and then, you know, walk slowly, inching ever so lightly behind my prey. That didn't happen. I got something stupid that happened. But yeah, it's nice. Believe me, cooking is a very self-gratifying thing, and plus, you can make stuff for you and you learn stuff. You're always learning when it comes to cooking. You're never going to master all the recipes in the world. It's literally impossible. Yeah. It's nice, people. I actually wanted to be a cook back when. I was gonna go to college for being a cook. It was $75,000 for a year and a half, and I couldn't afford it, so I had to drop out of it. It was terrible, but alright. Talk to Nan. Oh, Cupcake! By the way, what do you need from me, Snappy? Got any gossip? I'm so tired of all my clothes. I think it's the time to get some new ones off the rack. Is fine, but I want something custom designed just for me. Just once, I like to wear something you couldn't just buy at any old store. And actually, you know what I've been looking at? I've actually think having what the heck are they called? I can't recall what they're called. Tiles, or whatever they're called, tiles, the paths. I actually think having paths may go well with these things I'm doing here. With the paths and the trees, I'm gonna need to do that. If you guys are still watching this video, if you guys know any videos or any paths or any good places for it, just inbox me so I could try to duplicate them on my own time. That would be much help for me. Because as you guys seen, the first couple paths that I've done, I've duplicated them from somewhere. I don't know where it's from some site, some Animal Crossing site, and obviously it didn't turn out well because I didn't like the color palettes I'm being given. But hold on, let me start a new one. By new one, I mean new recording. Let me start a new one, a new life. This life. But yeah. Let's see. Let's grab these. They died yesterday from doing KK Slider. I don't take care of my sound. I don't take care of my tone in case like KK Slider comes on, guys. That's to be honest with you. I don't do anything. You know, that's technically like my off days where I just record. And because it's very easy and it's very quick, it takes like 30 minutes to be able to get like a 5-minute video. It's I find it kind of funny. The longer my videos are, the longer they take to render, but like they render so quick if they're so small. So small. You know, I actually think 5-minute video actually takes 15 to 25 minutes. I'm thinking about it. But yet a 10-minute video takes an hour and 20. So, you know, you see? It's probably because the constant usage and, you know, it probably takes priority. You know, there's probably a whole bunch of stuff that plays into it that I really don't know much about. And believe me, I didn't know a whole bunch about editing stuff when I came here. I have a decent idea of editing when I first started doing YouTube, because I actually I had a YouTube channel myself. It was called AdventuresOfLuna. You know, it was my pen name that I used for writing and all that stuff that I've actually made my actual name. So, yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty great, guys. Yeah, do it. But no, yeah. I'm trying to think of what to say, to be honest with you. I don't know what to say now. I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk. I need a red rose. Let's see if we can find a red rose somewhere. I need 2 red roses. Am I gonna have to start buying flowers, people? I'm starting to think I might have to start buying flowers. Looks like I'm starting to run out on flowers, so that's not good. But it's good in a way to be able to take a break off of doing this and just talk to people for once on here, right? I know. Let's see. I think that's good. Whoa! We're occupied. Actually, thinking about it, you know, different places that I've eaten at, I've never really eaten at a fancy smashy place. Like a really high class, you know, kind of not like a family restaurant per se, but like a legit restaurant with stars on that. I never ate anywhere like that, because usually there's a dress code there. And I don't have anything nice to wear, you know. I'm not one of those suits guys. I don't wear suits. You will hardly ever see me wearing a suit. You know, I won't. I don't think I even wore a suit when I went to a funeral, and not many people did when we went to my great-grandma's funeral, which I didn't know anything about her, you know. I got yelled at because I didn't feel sad that she died, and this was like one of the first times that I understood like what death brings and what it is. Oh, also I forgot people. My dream story. I told it on the live stream, but I didn't tell. I wanted to tell it in the beginning, but I actually had a dream. But you know, that was probably one of my first moments where I actually learned that death affects people, which I didn't know anything of. I was like a little guy. I was like, well, I wasn't even a little guy. I was 10 to 8, somewhere around those, and I didn't understand it. You know, not a lot of people around me died because there wasn't a lot of family members for me to know that are going to die. You know, there's been scares with my grandma and grandpa. They both had heart attacks. My grandma is pretty much smoking herself to death, and she refuses no matter how much I plead with her not to smoke. She doesn't listen to anyone. You know, she's been addicted to painkillers. Both of my grandparents, from the pain they've been in, from the stuff they suffered, and my grandma being fucked up by doctors, pretty much doing surgery on her multiple times per year to try to fix her and fix the mistakes they've made during surgery. Her stomach is fucked and she can barely eat anything. You know, it's very painful for her to just eat anything. Even if it's greasy, if it's, you know, no grease at all, it's very painful for her to eat. Eating, something we do every day, is something that is painful for her. Because doctors fucked her up and messed up during surgery multiple times. You know? It's stupid shit like that that's why I don't like going to doctors or anything along those lines. But anyway, yeah, what is it? What was I talking about? Oh, my sleep story. What do they call them? I don't know. What does the cool kids call them? Dreams? The cool kids call them dreams, I believe. But no, my dream. I believe this is not it. It's not. You son of a bitch. I knew it was. I like these flowers. These are probably the most pretty ones. The white pansies. What do you guys think of the most pretty normal flowers? But anyway, sorry about that. I keep prolonging the story. But actually I have 3 right there. You know. Right? Here, let me grab this one so I can have 3. Let's see. Alright, my story starts off where I'm pretty much walking in my small town. It's a very, very small town, but there's this major intersection in this area, and so I go to this said intersection, and so I'm walking, and then someone gives me something. It's like this bag, and it has an umbrella coming out of it. Like, it's just some weird plastic bag, and it told me to give it to this said person. Now, this said person, I can't repeat their name, because I don't remember their name, you know. I said it in the dream, but I can't recall it as of right now. So in that dream, please tell me it's the right. I got the wrong one. God damn it. But in that dream, I was able to. I was walking, right, and then I came across this group of kids, and in this group of kids, well, there weren't kids. I was a teenager at that time in the dream, but in those group of kids, there was actually people there. There's actually people in the group of kids. Duh. Alright, I'm being stupid right now. But there was people. But the person that I actually was supposed to give it to was there, and I asked him. I remember his name was being Coco. Coco. Yeah, Coco, but his last name I cannot remember for like the death of me. Or I don't know how people use that saying. It sounds really bad now that I'm saying it. But I can't recall his name. Coco Arenas, or something like this. Or something like that. Something is to it. He came from California. He looked like one of those Guido guys, to be honest with you. If you know, from like the Jersey Shore and stuff like that. He looked like that. But yeah, whenever what was happening was going on, I'm trying to look at how things are going to be going here. I don't know how I'm gonna line things up. Alright, sorry about that. Huh, actually no. What the fuck am I doing right here? Alright, so I asked him if this is him, if I'm supposed to give this back to him, and then he gets mad at me, and he punches me in the face. He punches me in the face, and all the group of kids started ganging up on me, and they started beating me up. I got tossed to the floor, I got stomped on. And then, you know, I was able to get up. I was able to throw like one of the smaller kids into all those other people, and they fell down comically, like, you know, where like one person gets thrown and everyone falls down, like, oh! And they like they get destroyed and stuff. So that happened, and then I was able to run away, and I was running from these people, and they were like chasing me. Like if you would think like what a zombie movie would be, where like people are trying to grip at you when you're running, you're just like running and trying to rip away at them, like, get off me, no, don't touch me. I was doing that, like they're constantly grabbing me and trying to pull me down during it, and I was like, you know, like a football player, just like, nope, get out of here. And it was something along those lines. And then I made it to my school. Now they kind of dispersed, but one guy stayed on me. To be able to kick my ass. And so this guy stayed on me. Excuse me, sniffling. This guy stayed on me, refused to like leave me alone. I went into the parking lot, which for some reason this parking lot was combined with 3 of my schools' parking lot. But so pretty much it felt like a prison per se, like high walls, except the walls were bricks. Like I guess I know it was more like a castle. It was like 3 sides of the parking lot were in a castle, and one side was just like a big open field, if you guys can understand it. Actually, I believe I have it right here. Yeah, right here. Imagine right here's filled with flowers, and right here's filled with flowers, but right here is where you actually bring your car in, and it's just this big lot with a big wall around it. And that's what it was. And this guy was kicking my ass. I was trying to fight, but for some reason I couldn't fight. I couldn't lift up my fist. I couldn't do anything. It was like I was scared and paralyzed. I couldn't do a damn thing. And so some guy ended up getting into his car. It was some black guy. And then I ended up jumping in the car with them. And he doesn't say anything. I was like, please just drive up. Please help me. I need your help. And, you know, I locked the door, and the kid's like banging on the door. He's like, get out of here. Get out of here. What are you doing running away? You know, he's just screaming at me. And the guy drives off. And now, this is when he's driving, you know, we're talking like normal people. And like, it was like, can you take me home? He's like, yeah, sure, I'll take you home. I'll get you there anyway. I'll get you there right away. I'm like, all right, thank you, sir. Thank you. You know, you have no idea how much you've helped me. And excuse me, I burped. and this guy, we're on these major roads that I remember that lead to my house. It's just all these roads meld together in my dream that I recall. And he takes me on my town is like on the center of a major intersection, I guess you could say. No, major highway that takes you throughout the state, I believe. It's not highway, I don't know what it's called. It's I don't know. I can't recall what the heck it's called, but it goes through multiple cities. It travels all the way throughout the state into another state, I believe. A route? I believe it's a route. But, you know, I'm part of, like, a really big route. And so, this guy's driving me. And I'm like, alright, just take it right here, and you'll be able to go straight down to my house. He's like, alright, and then he misses the turn. He's like, I was like, just do a U-turn, it's fine, you could do a U-turn here, it's legal. And I was like, nah, man, I don't like doing U-turns. I'm not very skilled at it, I don't want to cause any injuries to both of us. I'm like, alright. I was like, alright, man, just take a left up here, and then another left at the, another left, and then another left, and just, you know, we'll just go down this road again. You know, let's just circle around without doing a U-turn. He's like, alright, so I tell him to take a left, he takes a right, and then this right is heading to, like, the open... We have back roads, like, where they're just roads meant for getting to different places really fast, and bad things happen there. Like, people hit animals, people actually die, so it's not very safe because people are stupid. But, yeah, it's, going on with that. I was like, what is going on? I don't know, I have no idea what was going on. I was like, guy, just let me out, I'll walk from here. We're so close, it's not even funny. You're like taking me somewhere else that I don't want to go. And then, pretty much what comes to mind, this guy's kidnapping me. I figure out this guy's kidnapping me, so I run away from an angry mob, kicking my ass, to end up getting kidnapped. You know, bad luck Luna, right? And so this black guy is kidnapping me right now, and I don't know what to do, you know. I don't cry, I didn't do anything like that. He ended up just talking to me like a normal person, like, what is going on with my life and all that stuff. And I conversed with this guy. I talked with him. I shared stuff with him for reasons, because I was scared. I was scared in the dream. I was very stiff in the dream. I wasn't. Yeah, I'm very stiff, if you know what I mean, penis. But I was very, you know, very cautious within the dream, not knowing what to do. And so when that happened, you know, obviously I froze. Then for some reason we end up in this. I know there was like I remember this was part of one of my dreams. One of my dreams back in just really like a dreams that I told you, the one with my grandparents where we ended up going to this restaurant of some sort. That was this place was part of my dreams, and there's like this hotel, one of the restaurants, and then some fast food restaurant. I believe it was like Long John Silver's, to be honest with you. But you know, Long John Silver's pretty much they specialize in fish and chips. Let's just say that, you know, fried chicken, fried fish, and chips, or French fries, as we people from US call them. Or a lot of people call them frites, which I kind of like that name, frites. It makes them sound a lot better than what they actually are, you know. And so he's like, all right, we're gonna go eat something. I'm like, all right. I gotta make my oh wait, no, he put me in the trunk. He stopped and put me in the trunk, and I was able to. I was taken out of the trunk, and he was like, "All right, we're gonna go eat somewhere." And so we go into this place, and you know, whatever my memory of this happening, I don't recall in the dream. But when I went to this place, I ended up like in like the back where people are cooking and stuff, and there's nowhere there. Everyone was gone. And I was fighting this girl for some reason, like she wanted to take me for something. It was this girl, I don't know who she was. She was just fighting me, and I was trying to fight her, and I couldn't lift a fist worthwhile ever. and I was getting my ass kicked. She was doing weird moves to me, like putting her like freaking calves between my head and like twisting my body and whipping me on the floor, which also is known as a head scissors or maybe a hurricanrana. I can't recall a variation of it, to be honest with you. But she was doing that, kicking my ass, and then I ended up outside. No. I ended up outside, and this is where I called my mom. I was like, please help me. There was nothing on the phone, to be honest with you. No one was saying anything back on the phone. I was like, please help me. I'm at this place where we used to eat at when we were kids. Please tell the cops, please help me. And then after I get done doing that, I actually, like, continue on from the dream. It skips forward, and where we're watching these guys. We watched the guy come out, the black guy come out. And so the black guy comes out, and there's police. And one of the police gives me a gun. One of the police actually gives me a gun, and I don't know how to use it. So I just do whatever or what I remember from like playing little shooting video games from when I was younger. And that's technically what I just did when I had it, to be honest with you guys. I know, lame, huh? But I did what I remembered, and some guy had a rocket launcher, and he shot the rocket launcher at the kidnapper, and he blew up. There was no blood and guts or anything. It was just black. You know, the ground just turned black from the from the heat of the explosive. And then another person comes out, and it's like a fucking monster, and then they explode that monster, and then I know you're thinking, you're like, what is going on right now? Yeah, what is going on right now? And so that monster dies, and then what happens next is an even bigger monster comes out. Now everything on the scene is stripped, and it turns into like a turn-based video game where I'm one of like the characters. Obviously, is like, oh, what is Luna gonna do? Shoot, defend, run away? You know, those options came up, and like 2 other cops were with me. One of the explosive guys, the explosive guy that with the rocket launcher shot the monster, and we fought the monster. And then I woke up. My dreams have been really awesome as of late, to be honest with you guys. I've never had dreams like that. And I don't know why. You know, thinking about it, I've been going to sleep earlier, so maybe that's the thing. I'm getting more time in REM sleep. Maybe I'm actually getting sleep. REM sleep is actually the part of sleep that allows you to dream. If you guys don't know. You're able to dream if you are in REM sleep. I believe that's after 2 to 3 hours of being asleep, you actually start to go through the recover phase of your body, and your body starts to refresh, and pretty much that's what the sleep is, when you feel really good when you wake up. And so that was happening, and so I think maybe that probably was a cause of it. I'm not exactly sure. It was ridiculous. But that was my dream. I know, it sounds crazy, right? I doubt my dreams will probably be super boring afterwards. You know, I would love to have a series talking about dreams and all that stuff, but the thing is, I don't like, you know, I don't have dreams like this all the time. Like, I've had dreams for 3 days straight now, and at least 1 or 2 of them are really interesting. And that's a surprise to me because that barely ever happens, you know? So hopefully this dreaming commences. I don't know why I'm dreaming. I don't know anything. Usually people don't dream because they're stressed, or maybe they don't recall. Usually the reason why we don't remember a dream is because we don't recall it. Because, you know, we are forgetful. We forget a majority of the dream. We forget like almost all the dream. We probably dream multiple dreams within it. You know, it seems like forever. Dream does, but in actuality, it's very quick, like a movie. You can think of dreams like movies in your head, you know? I've always been fascinated with the concept of dreams, but hasn't everyone? What makes you see these pictures in your head? Why does your brain do this? You know, your brain's still conscious when you're sleeping. You know, that's why you're able to wake up when someone hits you, because your brain knows what's going on. Your brain's conscious of your surroundings. Alright. When I count my money on the town hall, people always ask if I like my job. It makes me kind of sad. Tomorrow is the bug off. The person with the biggest bug gets the huge trophy. Oh, great. Let's see. We're almost done. We're almost done, guys. I was able to fill this up a lot better than I usually do. So, bravo for Luna. Thank you guys for watching. Obviously, I appreciate you guys watching. Without you, I would be nothing. Literally, I would be shit. Without you, you make me, dude. What is it? Do one of those like, you make me mad. You make me a better person. That's why I love you. Luna may be a dick at time, but hey, I'm just acting like a normal person, and people piss me off. So let's hold it. People power. Woo! Excuse me. I don't like those anteaters. Anteaters always freaked me out. Oh, if you guys remember back in a couple days ago where I told you that I had a dream. No, I watched this video of some guy people pouring alcohol on a poor scorpion, and they would like sting themselves to death sometimes. Well, thinking about it, I've actually looked up a couple stuff. First off, if you guys are interested in what a turtle penis looks like, look it up. It's ridiculously scary. It's ridiculous. It's definitely something to see. I never went through life knowing it, but I've ended up hearing it on a show where it was like they were talking about. It was like, I think it was a Travel Channel, and they're talking about like turtles have freaky penises. I'm like, wait, what? And so I went to actually go check it out, and yeah, they do. It's ridiculously scary. It's like the size of their body. It's but yeah, I'm trying to think of the word I was gonna say. I can't recall. I was actually gonna say something worthwhile. Oh, there's some guy who has a pistol shrimp. And if you don't know, pistol shrimps are very, very aggressive. They do not like other people living with them. If you own a pistol shrimp, they're very big. They look pretty, but they have this thing. Their claw. You know, their claw is the thing that inspired Bubble for Krabby. You know, they shoot this highly concentrated just thing of air and just raw power in their hand, and it shoots a water pulse to knock out and confuse like smaller animals that they eat. You know, that's why they're called the pistol shrimp. You know, they'll fuck up anything and they'll eat anything. You know. But there's this thing called Crustacean Wars. It's pretty much this guy put the pistol shrimp up against a lot of things like soft-shell crabs, mollusk, snails, other shrimp, and he would have them fight one another in a thing, and they would watch. And it's weird, and since due to the fact that the pistol shrimp's so aggressive, it was attacking these poor things and killing them and destroying them, and I couldn't stop watching them, and it was so bad. Obviously, majority of those creatures, the sea creatures, just rely on instinct alone. Their mind's not that great, but yet there's still life, you know. Though it may be they may not be as significant as us, but they're still significant within the chain of things. They, in a way, they still do let us live, and we do gotta respect the animals that we do kill, or we capture, or we take care of, or anything along those lines. I know it may sound a little hippie-ish, in which I do not like that. But anyway, well, that's a story for another day. Oh, whoop. Oh, goodness. I just hit it because I wanted to hit it. I didn't think this was gonna happen. Oh, what? Man, I could've dug something behind me. Derp. Luna just derped. I didn't mean for this to happen, gosh darn. But yeah, definitely respect everything. That doesn't mean you can't kill things or kill bugs. Some things are just nuisance in set modes, and if they're harming your life or they're harming your home, then obviously it's okay. That's why I feel so bad when we use mouse traps. The sticky traps don't work, people. It's so bad. I don't like using sticky traps because you're keeping them there and they're starved there, and sometimes you don't even catch them there. And it feels bad. You know, it doesn't feel right because pretty much you're torturing this animal without even knowing it, you know. They may be, hey, chewing through your wall or all that stuff, but you're destroying, you know, they're destroying whatever life they have. And, you know, it's all small, you know. There's things bigger than us. Your life is insignificant to some other people, you know. To a government, to a faction, to a religion, to anything along those lines. It's, you know. It's all the perspective how we do it, but just respect everything around us, everyone. That's my only advice to you. I don't want to get any more preachy about it, but respect everything. Except bears. Bears are dicks. A bear stole my girlfriend. Alright, let's see. I think that is about it. I'm surprised I haven't seen anyone. Let's go to everyone's houses and see if we can go talk to someone. Who lives here? Hopper's house. I'm not talking to Hopper. I don't like Hopper. Oop. Nibbles' house. Nibbles is okay. Why are you knocking on my door with a shovel, you freak? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Hello, you have a weird... Oh my god. He has yellow ones. Does he have a little mockingbird? He does. No, dodo bird. Actually, what are those called? Galloping gumdrops! Hold it right there. I don't have any makeup on. What I mean to say was I don't wear makeup. My cuteness is all natural. So do you want something from me or what, Slushy? Let's chat. Hey, Elrock. You know I totally like you, right? I just hope it doesn't wig you out that I want to chat with other townsfolk, too. Seriously, don't you worry. I'm not gonna forget about you that easily, Slushy. And that's something I've actually always had a problem within my life, is thinking that people forget about me. You know, I want to leave a lasting impression on, something. You know, everyone always wants to be that special something for someone or multiple people. You know, because, you know, like I've told you guys, I've had my life feel useless for multiple times. Multiple times. You know, I've had times where I felt down. I felt down a couple days ago, you know? No, it's the whole human cycle. People. Just get happy. How? You know, I never really understood why people said just get happy. How? When you physically don't feel like it. Then you don't deserve to be happy. Well, that's a terrible thing to say. Now, some people need help. Honestly, some people honestly do need that little help. Some people aren't strong enough to be able to do what a majority of people can do. Does that mean we have to baby them through everything? No. We just gave them that little push. Just like when we were given, when we learned how to ride a bike. Even though I don't know how to ride a bike, just, you know, just thinking about it that way. Oh, finally found a dig spot after forever. Jeez. What is it, like almost... What is it, a whole video until I couldn't find a dig spot or something? What is going on here? Alright, let's see. Let me chop down this tree that does not belong here. Let's see, I believe there's, I think I should be planting special trees because I believe there is this special thing going on that's going to be happening next month. So I think I should be planting regular trees. I don't know what it is. I looked it up. It's special. And also, special, on Saturday nights, I believe, in Animal Crossing, you actually get to watch the fireworks. So I'll watch the fireworks with you guys. For those of you who are like me, and if you live in the US, or you celebrate anything, usually fireworks like to go hand in hand with celebrations, I guess. You know, I didn't get to watch the 4th of July fireworks at all, you know. No one in my town really did much of them. I was talking to someone. I was talking to a YouTuber. No, I was talking to one of my subscribers that night. He was telling me stuff. He was confessing to me some stuff. In which, if you guys want to talk to me, obviously, there's on Skype. Try to, if you guys really want to talk to me, tell me in a message. Because I don't get on Skype a lot. Because when I get on Skype, I don't know. I have a fear of Skype, to be honest with you. Some people on there scare me. But going off on that, yeah, that's pretty much it, You know, if you guys want to talk to me, message me. YouTube messages are the easiest possible way. You know, I'll try to keep up a conversation with you, but if you guys are lacking, I'll tell you if you're lacking. If you're slacking, I will literally tell you. I do that. I have no problem telling you, you suck. You suck. Alright? It's a message. It's easy. Think about what you're saying. Always. I never really understood why people never really respond to messages in a great fashion. They're always, LOL, okay, or anything along those lines. I've always gotten those, and I dislike it so much. That's why I don't like talking to some people on Skype, because that's what they are. And it reminds me of the girls that I tried dating back when, and they fucking suck. It pisses me off. It touches me. It touches me like Michael Jackson touched those kids. What is going on? But yeah, I believe that is it for this episode, everyone. My name is Luna. 1 hour episode. Viva la Vrasha, as Eddie Guerrero used to say. I don't even know what that means. But anyway. Viva la vida. Until next time, stay frosty.